One of the toughest things to do in all of college football is win on the road. When you're a ranked team going into a hostile environment, these fans are ready to knock them off course. Welcome to Commonwealth Stadium in Lexington, Kentucky, home of the Wildcats. As we'll see, the number 13 team in the country, the Houston Cougars, taking on one of the top 5 teams in the conference, the Kentucky Wildcats. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, here with David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's get this thing rolling.
I'll take my character. Wait, yeah, you take
Kentucky about to kick off to get things underway. On the move from inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. So the Houston Cougars offense will have the football first. And they are coming off a sensational performance led by this quarterback who's hoping he can build on things, Jesse.
Well, I know, having played the position, when you have a big game, you just can't wait to get back out there again and build on that performance. David, last time out, he was making the right reads. He showed off his arm talent. He had this offense moving.
Turning it on. He'll work and weave his way all the way up to the 45 before going out of bounds.
Well, I know the tight end did some good things after the catch, but got to give the quarterback credit to the location of the throw. Because he put it out in front of his big man, he was able to make the catch and accelerate, creating some distance there between him and the defense.
They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10.
I love when defensive backs come up and they are physical and they stick their face in the fan and they aren't scared. Talking to the defensive coordinator coming into this game, he knew his DBs had to tackle well. They had to get these running backs on the ground. Great start on this first drive.
Didn't pick up a lot there, but it scored just a few. Now facing a 3rd and long from the 50-yard line. Quarterback may change this route. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. Quickly complete. Bounced out of bounds at the 43-yard line. We asked earlier this week, who's your favorite receiver? And of course, he said the open one. But we know who he really wants to go to on 3rd down.
The best one. I think the open one, obviously the politically correct answer, but you want to find the guy that you got that great chemistry with. You know exactly where he's going to be. You got that bond and that trust.
Well, even though that was an incompletion, I wouldn't be surprised if this secondary wants to start playing deeper coverages, because this offense has shown that they're willing to be aggressive. They've got a lot of speed. This defense cannot allow any big plays here in the second half.
Look downfield again. This one's complete. He's really close to that 1st down marker, but they stop him just a bit short. The Cougars come to the line on 3rd and short, hoping to keep the drive alive. On 3rd and short, they'll try to pick it up on the ground here. All down the hill, move the sticks as he picks up the 1st down. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. Just a short pass to the tight end. Oh, he's got some space. They make the stop, but the sweet roll catch is plenty to give him a 1st down. Houston coming to the line with a new set of downs. They've marched to the red zone, and here they go. Got rid of it quickly, but it's incomplete.
And I know it wasn't successful there, but you can go back to last week. Like, they're good at throwing this man the football. They find creative ways to get him the ball. Really good coaches get their playmakers the ball in space, and that's what I like about this offense. I bet they come back to him and find a way to throw him the football.
And they'll stop him inside the 5, but the defense is backed up in the shadow of its own goalpost. With the run on 1st and goal. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Houston.
And how about the job by this offense? This is not a scrub defense. This is a top 10 defense in college football. You got to take points whenever you can get them. Nice job putting a drive together, putting 6 on the board. No matter how it looks, you just got to keep fighting with this squad.
Here he comes with the return. Not the smartest move on that one. Out of bounds at the 9, and the field position is not good. So Kentucky's offense will have its first possession of the game. And last week, you want to talk about a guy using every tool in the bag from the running back position. David, this guy did.
He was a monster, man. I think when you turned on the tape this week, you saw it, man. So many different ways he can hurt you, and he can be a focal point of this offense. The defense, they know well and good of what happened last week. And their first objective this week, Palmer, is to stop that dude.
Yeah, they know the entire offense goes through him. All week long, they've been stressing, tackling, staying in your gaps, waiting at the point of attack, getting as many hands to the football as humanly possible, because you can't shut this guy down. You can only hope to contain him, but what a challenge this defense faces today.
Fire into the right, complete. Really good job of making a play. Taking it out to the 24 and moving those chains. Kentucky going quickly.
Well, your opponent scored on their opening drive, so obviously you don't need to panic. But I know, having been in this situation as a quarterback, you want to answer right away. So really good to see him making some nice throws here on their opening drive. He's going to try and see if he can get this thing tied up.
And that wasn't a big game, but look at the offense. Right back on the ball, ready to call a play, ready to go fast.
Here's the pressure. Pass rush, gets there, gets home, gets him down at the 23.
And the defense gets a sack, and that's going to be the big determining factor in this football game. A week ago, he only got sacked 1 time. They've already got him on the ground. If they want to win this football game, they got to keep getting after the quarterback.
Dropping back, it's Saunders. Unloads to the wideout. And a missed opportunity on 3rd down as the defense knocks it free, and 4th down is coming up. Kentucky sends out the punting unit. First time we've seen their punt team tonight. First one's on its way, and the leg ought to be strong. Only called on twice in the victory last week. He was hoping for a little more running room, but they're able to get him down at the 45. The Houston offense ready to go back to work. They reeled off a long touchdown drive the last time they had it. Much better field position this time around. Makes the catch. He snagged it, but he'll be stopped short of the first down. Good, solid pickup on that play. The Cougars can really attack on this 2nd and short. Making sure they have good balance, keeping it on the ground. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a first down.
And, you know, big chunks like this don't happen unless you commit to the run game. You got to get those big boys up front into the game, understanding I want to knock people off the football, create some holes like you do here for your running back, make the game easy.
Fires to the big fella. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. What will they dial up on 2nd and 8? A long way to go. He wants to change his route. Lost to fire on 2nd down. Quarterback on the move, still looking. And he will wisely throw it to the kid playing the 2.
And sometimes you see great shooters and they get on fire and they just can't miss. And that's what this QB looks like the last couple of weeks. Just completion percentage through the roof, running the offense at an elite level. You can tell in complete control of this offense.
On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Quickly to the tight end. Now he's got it all the way down to the 21-yard line, and they are playing on 1st down. Looking to throw on 1st down. Fires to the tight end. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. So now it's 2nd and long. Wide receiver comes in motion. Second down, they'll go to the air. Looking for the score. Touchdown, Houston. The finisher, the exclamation point on that drive. Field shrinks, tight end grows. Big targets, big results.
I've never heard it put that way, but you're dang right. That guy is so big. A lot of times you get a DB matched up on him. He can just post him up. A linebacker, he can run by him. So that's why these tight ends are so dangerous down here in this red zone.
Gets it across the 20 to the 21, and not quite what he would have picked up just taking the touchback. They'd love to put a long drive together here as they start from their own 21. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. Finds the tight end. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the first down. There's not a lot more beautiful in football than the play action and the open tight end.
Yeah, because it freezes those linebackers. It freezes those safeties because they have to come up for a second and play the run. And then the big tight ends, big targets on the back end, can catch the football and make big plays.
A third down try for the offense.
Nope. No.
That's the end of the period, and Houston has the lead. And that was an impressive and dominant first quarter. Let's take a look at the stats before we move on. Just about ready to get things started here in the second. We'll see if they continue to flex that muscle. So they had a chance to talk over this third down play to open the period. Wants to throw. It's Saunders. Oh, he dropped it. He had the pick in his hands and a chance for one of his patented big plays, and he couldn't hang on. It'll be fourth down. Kentucky will be forced to punt. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Fields the punt and tries to find an opening. There he goes. Open it up. They won't get him in. It's a touchdown. He did that one all by himself. Make a few guys miss, turn on the afterburners, and boom, everybody's toast.
And that's why you got him back deep, because that guy can do that. You got to be explosive and quick and have good vision, and you see all those things on one punt return. Takes it back to the house, makes people miss, turn it on the gas. Great job, great return.
And the extra point is true, and the lead balloons to 21. Man, you just can't put a price on having a guy like that back there to return punts, and he turned that one into a touchdown.
Right, start, but somebody else playing. Number 3.
And he takes this from inside the 5. And returner will be dragged down. Kentucky has it back, and the big blue offense takes the field. They've fallen into this big hole, and they are pretty desperate for answers right now. He'll go out of bounds at the 22, methodically moving it away from their own end zone. Kentucky right back to the line.
And the offense with a nice run, breaks off a little bit of run, gets a first down. Oh, and here they go again. First down, you've seen this. They like to go fast.
They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there. Still a little round cover to pick up the first. Back to pass, it's Saunders. Nowhere to go, and the ball is loose. They recover their own fumble. How in the world did the offense avoid that disaster? On third and long, you'll have to turn it loose deep. He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete, and fourth down's coming. Kentucky sent out the punting unit. Coverage team able to put a stop to that return at the 42-yard line. Houston sending the offense back onto the field. They've come out smoking with touchdowns on each of their first 2 drives, and they're back to work. There he goes. He puts him in business across the 50 into the 46-yard line. It'll be first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. Gets it out fast. They wanted to get the ball to the tight end, and they've already done it 5 times, and we're not even to the half.
I'm about to say mission accomplished. Yeah, that's what they want to do. Take advantage of the matchup, right? Zone or man, I like my big fella. I like using the tight end all I can. Great job working him into the offense. He's a playmaker. Find him.
Quarterback making checks. Looking for a chunk play on second and short. Caught over the middle. It's Abraham. And they reacted well to the completion, but it was too late to keep them from getting the first down. Houston getting set, looking at 1st and 10. Off the play fake. Looking left. That, friends, is a busted play. Incomplete.
And I tell you what, I know it's little when these QBs miss and the ball's not right to them, but man, it makes such a difference with yards after the catch, and in this case, even catching the football. It was just a little bit off, and it just made it a little bit difficult for his wide receiver to try to make the catch.
How nice is it in this offense to have your best receiver playing in the slot? You're matching him up against linebackers, against safeties, or nickel corners. Nickel corners are oftentimes the defense's 3rd best cornerback. This guy is virtually uncoverable.
And he can't grab the bullet pass on 3rd down. Now on 4th down, here comes the field goal team. And he'll need a little distance and to bend it just right. A 41-yarder from the left hash. And the kicker delivers the 3 to salvage that drive. And that will extend their lead even further. They're really starting to extend that lead as they get ready to kick it away again. The returner will field it and try to get some field position. And they'll get him on the ground as the offense comes out to start the next drive. Kentucky sends the offense back out onto the field. They really need to get points on this drive to sort of steady the ship. Fights off a defender. Another broken tackle. Gets it out just short of the 20. Out of bounds at the 19-yard line and a little more room to operate. Scanning the field, it's Saunders. Got out of trouble, got rid of it. Out of the backfield, he's open. And they finally get him down, but not before. He's got him set up for business at the 49-yard line.
This guy's done a lot of good things early this year throwing the football. With that last completion, that now takes him over 1,000 yards passing for the year.
This offense has been sluggish to say the least, but finally they're on the move on 1st and 10. Leaves it with the back. We'll give him a couple on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up.
And the defense doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
Just a little off. Incomplete.
Got to give the defense a lot of credit, man, because they've come into this hostile environment. They've quieted the crowd down with some of the plays they're making. They've got a nice lead right here, and they're making it hard for this quarterback to go to work.
On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Got his man to the left. Offenses gain momentum with 3rd down conversions like that. They've got it at the 25. And the Wildcats are on the move. Wants to throw on 1st down. Wide open downfield. Touchdown, Kentucky! Nice catch and good work afterwards to get it into the end zone.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch watch. They've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. If this quarterback gets through his progression, David, gets you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy, the connection between quarterback, wide receiver. You can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
Here comes the Houston offense once again. They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. They kicked a field goal on the last drive, Jesse. They've got the lead. Don't make a dumb mistake, but maintain your aggressive play calling.
Yeah, no doubt.
Oh, he wants it all. Catch inside the 30 and still running. Touchdown, Houston. Hello. Once he got some room, it was over. No mid-season doldrums for these guys as they push out the lead in week 6.
When these offenses get in a rhythm, they're hard to stop. Already up early, got a short field, take advantage of it too, get another touchdown. This offense is doing whatever they want to do and having a lot of success.
Dad, I'm here.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And they did tack on the extra point. That one's going to get a little star marked beside it on the play sheet. One play, explosive, touchdown,
Oh,
just
there you
like
go.
that.
There you go. I see. Oh, no.
Bringing it out. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. Off play action on first down. Quickly out to the tight end. Out across the 30 and out of bounds at the 33, and that's what you're looking for when you're back up in your own territory.
Oh,
The first down, they'll put it away from the 33. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and a score on this drive would do wonders for their confidence. First down here for the offense. To the air, it's Saunders. It's complete on the right side. Caught, and he's close to a first down on the nice pickup there. Second down, he'll throw it. And that's going to fall to the ground incomplete. That was a physical matchup there. Third down coming. The Wildcats are at the line trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. The give on the option. And he gets it done on 3rd down. They move the chains and they'll mark it at the 44. Kentucky going quickly. Looking to throw on first down. He's going to fire deep. And it's caught inside the 20. Perhaps a touchdown-saving tackle at the 17. The Wildcats will line it up on 1st and 10. Pocket breaking down. Got some room into the goal line. And he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown, Kevo.
8-14.
Wow, Kevo. Quarterback. It's all covered. You gotta see that shit.
Let's just call it like it is. The first half has been ugly for this offense. Not a lot to cheer about until that play right there. They finally score. We've seen crazy things happen in college football. They're way down on the scoreboard right now, but anything can happen, and anything can change after you score like that.
I don't know, Dad.
He'll start the return inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. The Houston offense comes onto the field. They've got time, they've got the lead, and David, it's sort of like a doctor. First, do no harm.
Do no harm, but also momentum is hard to create and sometimes hard to stop. You have it, so Jesse, don't do anything stupid to create some momentum for the other side.
I think a lot of this comes down to your quarterback and whether or not he's making good decisions in this game. If yes, be aggressive. If not, let's just take the lead into halftime and get ready for the second half.
Line getting set on second down.
Okay, follow me.
Looking to go up top, and time's running out in the half. The quick out. He'll step out of bounds right at the 35-yard line, and maybe they've got something cooking. See what they dial up on 1st and 10. Making side adjustments here. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Got his man quickly. And he's brought down after a nice gain. Quick timeout call by the offense after the play.
Man, this quarterback is having himself a day. Over 200 yards in the first half. It was hard enough for Palmer to get over 200 in a game, more or less in the first half.
To the air on 1st down. Gets open down the middle. Really nice pickup on that one as they get it to the 36. It'll be 1st down. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. Running out of time here in the first half. They're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. From the shotgun, the handoff to the back. Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a 1st down. The offense calls timeout, and they won't have any more left this half. And in the closing moments of the first half, they'll try to put a 3 spot on the board. It's good, and that was dead solid purpose. And they'll push that lead down a little further. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Man, a lot of ways to describe those first 2 quarters in Lexington, but let's just go with notable. And this has just been a passing clinic, really, by both offenses. They've effectively stretched these defenses, forcing the secondaries to cover every blade of grass, and they've still racked up big plays. Man or zone, pick your poison, or lay some blame at the feet of those pass rushers who can't do anything against the maulers on that offensive line. With that said, let's send it back to the guys at Kroger Field.
And the Cougars will kick it off to start the second half. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Kentucky has it back, and the Big Blue offense takes the field. They come into this third quarter with a lot of work they need to get done.
Yeah, and it starts with this possession. And I'm going piece by piece. I know this is coach speak and very simple. I score. I get a stop. I score. I can get back in this game, but it's got to be one drive at a time.
It's going to have to be, but I think the mindset offensively is we're probably going to have to score every time we get it because our defense has been struggling. They have not been getting a lot of stops. So this is a critical drive here for this offense.
Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. Back to throw, it's Saunders. Fires to the middle. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. Kentucky will be forced to punt. He's getting a lot of work. 4th time he's punted tonight. Hauls it in and looking upfield. They'll put a stop to that return at about the 37-yard line. The Houston offense ready to go back to work. Quarterback adjusting the pattern. Looking downfield on 1st down. Snagged out of the air. They make the stop, and he'll have enough yardage for a 1st down. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. Looking to throw on first down. Keeps looking downfield. Hit hard just as he released it on first down and just couldn't get it to the receiver. Working well behind the sticks on second down. Back to pass. Under fire. He's got him this time. Really putting together a threat now. They get the first. It's at the 37. The Cougars come to the line with a new set of downs.
The defense needs to have a plan for this guy. They weren't ready for that one. Drag route, running all...
Breaks into the open. Just making a play, getting it to the 23-yard line. It'll be first down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. He'll pull it on the read. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. The Cougars trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play.
In the portal. Big guy over there.
Going to swing it on second down. Zings it complete to the right. And a good job in coverage there. They stop it after just a few. Quite a bit of work to do on third down from the 23, and this D would love to force a field goal try. Under fire. It's caught. He's stopped and forced out of bounds just short of the 10-yard line. They'll mark it at the 11. Down to the 12-yard line. It's first down. The give to the back. He'll be hauled down just inside the 10 of the 9 as they're trying to turn this into a score. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Might be calling a hot route. Back to pass on second down. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. That last play, not what they had in mind, and they've got a long way to go to get it close to the goal line to pick up a first down. Trying to move the sticks on third down through the air. Touchdown, Houston. Hello. And the punishment has been extended.
Every year, Dad. Alright. Okay, follow me, Dad. See these innocent creatures? Them is not innocent. That is not innocent at all. That's evil. That for me. Oh! You'll cover it. Run, Dad! He's an electric bird!
This game must be moving so slowly for this quarterback. He sees everything 2 or 3 beats ahead.
Way ahead. I mean, it's been really, really easy. I better get some more hits on him. I better do something to make him feel uncomfortable. Because right now, it's just like, oh, you're running that? Yeah, that's easy. I mean, he's already read your mail. You better change the address and do something different.
And the return man reaches the end of the line, and down he goes. Kentucky sends the offense back out onto the field. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, and hoping for better fortune this time around. Looking downfield, it's Saunders. Working that left side now.
And that is exactly where the football was supposed to go. Offensive coordinators called drag routes, anticipating man coverage. Even though the ball's only traveling 2, 3, 4 yards down the field, if the receiver is able to get a rub and create some separation, the quarterback hits him in stride, that little completion, that can turn into a 20, 30-yard gain.
And the Wildcats come to the line on third and short, looking to keep this drive moving. Rides the back and leaves it. He did not make it a stone wall on third down. And here comes the punt team. This will be the 5th kick of the night. Another punt on the way. Got to make sure those hammies and glutes all activated. Don't want any muscle pulls from overuse. You want to talk about dynamic ability to flip a field on display right there. And it was just about a return for a touchdown. Gets the back moving. Try to get the edge with a quick touch pass. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
Offense trying to go push pass on first down on the goal line, but the defense, tremendous surge up front. They get penetration and they get the tackle for loss.
We got to do some taps.
Second down, they'll go to the air. And it'll be incomplete. This defense is physical in pass deep.
Second and goal, guys, for this offense. I'm on offense right now thinking about who are my mismatches, who are my big bodies out wide, and I can throw them the football, and they can make a play over top of somebody.
Caught in the backfield. It's Abraham. Touchdown, Cougars. And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
This guy is officially a problem. His second receiving touchdown of the game. Nice job by the offense, dude. I've got a matchup I like. Continue to pick at it until they stop.
They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd. He'll return it. Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13. Kentucky has it back, and the Big Blue offense takes the field. A rather unproductive series last time, 3 and out, and they'll try to do better this time around. Looking for a gap. It's Ford. And he runs into a wall. Maybe he got it back to the line of scrimmage. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Dropping back, it's Saunders. Gets into the back. And they pick up just a few on that completion. Passing game very effective on 2nd down. What about here on 3rd? From the gun, wants to pass. He hurls one deep down the left side. Complete downfield. And he's brought down at the 40-yard line, and that'll be a 1st down. Kentucky back at it with a fresh set of downs. Wants to throw on 1st down. Finds his big tight end. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
Well, the tight end makes the catch. He just tries to do a little too much after it. He makes one guy miss, and at that point starts running backwards and ultimately ends up losing yards.
They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. Under pressure, and down he goes at the 33. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. 3rd and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. Intercepted, big play, stops the drive. Trying to take it back. And he's wrapped up after a solid return on the pick.
Makes it really nice as a defense to force 3rd and long.
I'm coming up. Yeah, don't go over there. It's mustard. Pull up. Got to locked in. You gotta press LT to lock. You gotta use the whip. Press X to use the whip. Slam dunk.
Bring in the nickel, Jesse. And you can play zone coverage with those zone eyes on the quarterback.
Yeah, as a quarterback, too, you got to know with that extra DB out there, your timing better be good and you better be accurate, because if you're not, they've got ball hawks in the back end, and that errant throw gets picked.
The give to the back. And he'll pick up 1. It brings up 2nd and 9.
And I think after that play there, you're seeing how this offense is staying committed to having some balance. They've had so much success early in this game throwing the football, right? They've been lighting the scoreboard up through the air, but they also want to keep the defense on their heels, so you continue to run the football. Even if you're not breaking off 60-yard TD runs, you got to have that balance.
And and the Cougars are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. They'll try to move the chains on the ground. He works his way inside the 30 down to the 29 and picks up a first down. We'll see if they have enough time to get another snap before the clock hits 0. After run, now throw. And that one's incomplete as they tried to hit him with a big play on the final snap of the 3rd quarter. 4th quarter is coming up. And you want to talk about his favorite receiver, it might be everybody, based on the number of guys getting touches and a chance to show off their hands in the passing game.
Like faster than 55.
It'll be 2nd down as we open the final stanza. Quarterback making adjustments. Looking to fire. Pressure coming. Incomplete. He had to get rid of it before he wanted to. The defense put the heat on. They're within field goal range at the 29. Let's see if they can pick up a few or the first down on 3rd and long.
Perry. Standing there. I've got this. Got him.
From the gun, wants to pass. They stop him short and will have a big 4th down.
Nice execution by this defense. One of the strengths of this offense is 3rd down. They're really good at it. They were ready. Nice job getting the guy on the ground, forcing the 4th down.
On 4th down, trying to find his man. Big tight end makes the grab. It's a first down. The stop is made, but this offense is threatening 1st and goal from the 9. This Houston offense about to snap it on 1st down again. A first down run on the doorstep. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Cougars! They give themselves a little more cushion as they try to reel off their 4th straight win. That trip to the end zone is 25th career touchdown.
Man, he's been productive, just has a nose for the end zone. This dude's made big play after big play for his offenses, and that's 25 touchdowns, Palmer, on the ground for the big fella.
Pretty impressive, too, when you consider when you get close to that end zone, the defense is expecting run, they're loading the box, and still this guy's been able to find his way in. 25, it's a nice number.
Looking for room, it's Ford. He kept those legs moving, got 3 out to the 19. Got 3 on first down at 2nd and 7. The play action fake. Finds his tight end. They get him stopped at the 26, but that'll be enough for this offense to go work on first down. New set of downs after the completion. From the gun, he leads it with the back. He stopped in the backfield again, and this just hasn't been his night. It's been more like a nightmare. And the Wildcats, now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. To the air, it's Saunders. Oh, they're after him! And they get to the quarterback and knock him down back at the 16.
Man, the sack, and this offense has just struggled. They haven't done anything right, and they got a full quarter to go. Like, they got to find something in this next quarter to hang their hat on, something to leave with some positive vibes.
Maybe a step shy of midfield. They'll mark it at the 49. Finally, some signs of life from this offense, which has done nothing in the second half. It's 1st and 10. Looking to throw on first down. Throwing right. Put it where only his man could get it and gave him enough room to get the foot down. Here comes Kentucky after picking up that first down. From the gun, the ground game. Across the 25. They get him down, but this offense is set up 1st and goal from the 9. The Wildcats pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. They'll run it on 1st and goal. He's brought down at the 7-yard line, and they are threatening to take it in. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. The run up the middle, trying to power to the goal line. And he'll finish the run in the end zone.
Yeah, good for them. They put together a drive. They got a touchdown. It's been a bad day. I mean, this is a day they're going to want to forget. They're getting destroyed, but at least you get some positive vibes. Maybe finish this game on a little bit of a high note, a little bit.
They're set to kick it off. Do you think this crowd's going to get loud when their defense comes on the field? On the run from inside his own 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Houston sending the offense back onto the field. What a good mix of plays, keeping that defense off balance last time, David.
And Reese, they don't know if it's run or if it's pass. They got them right where they want them. This defense doesn't know how to react from getting punched in the mouth on that last drive.
So in this next drive, David, I think you keep running the football because that sets up the play action, it sets up the RPO game, and then you keep this defense guessing.
The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half. Might be changing the route. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Working the middle of the field, and it's complete. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that 1st down mark. To the air on 2nd down. Got his man. That'll be enough for a fresh set of downs. He gets it to the 32. The Cougars in the hurry up. They showed great trust in their quarterback right there, and why not? He's had an outstanding game.
An outstanding game, has taken care of the football. Now, late in the game, you got the lead. That 1st down now tells me now it's time to start running the football, run the clock, get out of here with the down.
High the chains now on 2nd and long.
There we go, then. Okay, good. We must find the beaker.
They just keep firing. Finds his big tight end. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup.
It's important on offense to get the tight ends involved in the passing game. These are big fellas that can run. This guy's a big target, so nice job on that play.
Passing game very effective on 2nd down. What about here on 3rd? Tight end in motion. See how the D reacts. Third down play from the gun. Rushes on him. That pass is well off target. He got hit as he was trying to throw, and they can't convert on 3rd down. They already have a comfortable lead up by multiple possessions, but they're going to go for it here on 4th down. Wants to adjust the pattern. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Gets drilled as he releases it. The ball just trickles to the ground.
You know, there are a lot of people watching this game that are thinking to themselves, where's the sportsmanship? You're blowing this team out. Why are you going for it on 4th down? Why not just punt, give it back, and just leave here with a W? That's because this coach wants his guys to keep executing.
It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. He'll be stopped, but not before getting the football and picking up big yardage on the return. What a play there.
Well, man, we've seen explosive offensive firepower all game long, and here we are late in an obvious passing situation trying to get this thing close. The big INT, finally the defense makes a play, and David, it looks like they just closed the door on this one.
Boy, and you know, Mr. Quarterback, defense wins championships. And how do you seal a game? The defense coming up with a big moment. Yes, obvious passing situation.
Intercepted, and the defense has set him up. Bringing it back. Finally brought down, but what a play, not only to get the football, but to flip the field position with the return. Kentucky will come to the line with a 1st and goal. Trying to slam in. And they get nothing. The ball remains at the 2-yard line. Got stopped on 1st down. They'll try it again from the 2. Back to throw. It's Saunders. Not quite in rhythm there. Incomplete.
And this is just one of those days, man, where everything has gone wrong, right? Like they just haven't been in a rhythm. They haven't got it going and never built the momentum. This is one of those days that you learn from, you try to grow from. A lot of things that we're going to show in the film room.
Jump back.
For a touchdown, they're going to...
Dad, I'm going to save you.
If you don't jump there,
Dad,
bro,
let me save you.
we all witness it.
Alright.
Went through the end, but this is pretty much window dressing. The result of this game is going to sting for sure, but you've got to continue to build, you've got to improve, and you can take some positives out of this hustle and build for next week.
There's always positives. Coaches are always looking for those things that we did well. What did we do well so we can do more of it in the future? Finding some things here late that we did well.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. So they start this drive from inside their own 20 at the 19-yard line. Out of the gun, they'll run it inside. Just searching and working for the running room as he gets it out to the 26. The Cougars with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. He might want another play. Wants to go up top. Finds his man. That'll be enough for a fresh set of downs. He gets it to the 32.
Nice job by the receiver on the in route there. And how about the speed after he made his break? He was able to actually separate a little bit from the DB, helping out his QB on that one.
To the air on 1st down. He's got the back in the middle. They'll use the timeout with 26 seconds left on the clock.
And there's no mercy rule in college football. They've got a huge lead here in the 4th quarter, and they're still staying aggressive. They're still throwing the football, going out and executing, working on their craft. They've got bigger fish coming up down the road, bigger games. So you got to keep sharpening the tools. And that's what you're seeing here in the 4th quarter.
They'll get him stopped at the 45, but it's a big 15-yard pickup and a 1st down. Houston wants to play fast. Looking downfield on 1st down. He misses his man. The accuracy just not what it needed to be on that play. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. After the incompletion, they go back up top. Makes the grab. They'll call timeout with 9 seconds left on the clock. It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Just too much of a rush, and down goes the quarterback just behind the midfield stripe at the 49. When we get to the offseason and they start having coaching clinics, they're going to roll this game tape back to show both offenses.
Dial it up and let it run. I mean, that's essentially what we saw in this game. It didn't matter what either offensive coordinator was calling. Everything seemed to work. Throwing the football in the intermediate passing game, the RPOs, the run game, they